Hi, I'm Finley. I've been running the digital marketing department at Apex Solutions for the past 6 years, and I've always prided myself on my energy and drive. Lately, though, something's been off. My stomach's been a mess, and I'm tired all the time. At first, I blamed it on work stress, but it's gotten worse over the past 3 months. Dude, you look like crap again today. No offense. Mark slides into the booth across from me at our regular lunch spot. Thanks for the reminder. I feel like crap too. Maybe it's time to see another doctor. That's the third time this week you've run to the bathroom. I push my barely touched sandwich away. I've seen two already. Blood work, scans, everything comes back normal. And Veronica isn't worried? Mark raises an eyebrow, something he does whenever he mentions my wife. She makes me ginger tea, says it's probably just stress. 5 years married and all she offers is tea? No offense, but something feels off there. I sigh. Mark never fully warmed up to Veronica. When we got married, he smiled for the photos, but later told me he thought I was rushing things. Maybe he was right. The passionate love that consumed our first 2 years has cooled into something different. She's been working late a lot, some big project with that new guy, Derek. Mark leans forward. You ever wonder if, don't go there, man. She's my wife. I'm just saying these stomach issues started around the same time she began these late nights. I shake my head, but his words stick with me through the afternoon. By 4, I've wrapped up my presentation early and decide to head home. Maybe surprise Veronica with dinner reservations, try to recapture some spark. When I pull into our driveway, her car's there. That's odd. She mentioned a late meeting today. I enter quietly through the garage door. Music plays softly in the kitchen. Veronica's back is to me as she stands at the counter preparing what looks like my favorite pasta dish. She's humming, focused on 2 plates, one with significantly more food than the other. As I watch, she reaches into her purse, pulls out a small dropper bottle, and carefully adds several drops of clear liquid to the fuller plate. My blood turns to ice. She stirs the sauce carefully, making sure whatever she added is thoroughly mixed in. What's that you're adding, honey? I ask, keeping my voice casual. Veronica jumps, nearly dropping the spoon. Finley, you scared me. I thought you were working late. She quickly slips the bottle into her pocket. Thought I'd surprise you. What's that you just put in the food? Oh, just some new flavor enhancer, special seasoning. Her smile doesn't reach her eyes. Smells great. I move closer, kiss her cheek. My mind races. Whatever's in that bottle might explain everything. My symptoms, Mark's suspicions. Dinner will be ready in 20. Go freshen up. I nod, heading upstairs while making a split-second decision. I need to know what's happening. Tonight, I'll pretend to eat whatever she's prepared. I'll watch her closely, and I'll find out exactly what my wife is feeding me. I managed to fake eating dinner by discreetly moving food around my plate and slipping bits into my napkin when Veronica isn't looking. My stomach churns, but not from illness, from the horrible realization that my wife might be poisoning me. The next morning, I call an old college friend who became a doctor. Jessica, I need to see you. Off the books. That sounds serious, Finley. Everything okay? Not really. Can we meet for coffee? I need medical advice without creating records. 2 hours later, I'm sitting across from Dr. Jessica Chen at a cafe 3 towns over. Recurring stomach pain, fatigue, occasional dizziness, all started about 3 months ago. Jessica taps her pen against her notebook. Yeah, and I caught Veronica adding something to my food yesterday, some clear liquid from a dropper bottle. Jessica's professional demeanor cracks. Are you saying what I think you're saying? I don't know what to think, that's why I'm here. This could be antifreeze poisoning. Sweet taste mixes well with food, causes exactly your symptoms if administered in small doses over time. My coffee sits untouched. Jesus, how do we prove it? I can run some discrete tests. Bring me a sample of whatever she's using if you can get it safely. Meanwhile, don't eat anything she prepares. After leaving Jessica, I stop at an electronics store and buy 3 tiny cameras, disguised as smoke detectors. I install them that afternoon while Veronica's at work, one with a perfect view of the kitchen counter. Later that week, Veronica invites her friend Samantha over. I work from home that day, purposely making my presence known. Oh, Finley, didn't know you'd be home. Samantha nearly jumps when I enter the kitchen. Her eyes dart between me and Veronica. Just catching up on some projects, don't mind me. Sam and I have lunch plans. We won't bother you. Veronica's smile seems strained. Actually, Samantha, could I grab your opinion on something quickly? Marketing question. Target female demographic. Veronica interjects. She really doesn't have time. It's fine, V. What's up, Finley? I lead Samantha to my office, closing the door. Is everything okay? You seem nervous around me. What? No, I'm fine. Her fingers fidget with her bracelet. Look, I think something strange is happening and I'm worried. If you know anything. Samantha stares at the floor. I should go. Please, if you know something. I don't know anything concrete. Just be careful, okay? She hurries out, avoiding Veronica's questioning look. That night, I check the camera footage. Clear as day, Veronica adds drops to my coffee, my sandwich, even my toothbrush. I feel sick watching it. While Veronica showers the next day, I search her home office. In her desk drawer, I find a life insurance policy on me for $2 million, taken out 4 months ago without my knowledge. My signature is forged. I'm about to leave when her phone buzzes with a text. I shouldn't look, but I do, from Derek. How much longer? This waiting is killing me. Once he's gone, we can start fresh with the money. No one will know. Veronica's reply makes my blood freeze. Few more weeks. Doctor says with this dosage, it'll look like natural causes. Heart failure. Be patient. I copy everything, hands shaking. My wife and her lover are planning my death. I need to move carefully now. Very carefully. I immediately call my friend Gabriel, who practices criminal law. Within an hour, I'm sitting in his office with all my evidence spread across his desk. Photos, video screenshots, and copies of the text messages. This is some serious stuff, Finley. Attempted murder, conspiracy. We're looking at major felony charges. But we need to be smart about this. I want her caught red-handed. No wiggle room for reasonable doubt. Gabriel nods, leaning back in his chair. We need more than just videos of her putting something in your food. We need the substance identified and witnesses. Have you confirmed what it is? Jessica thinks it's antifreeze or something similar. I managed to get a sample yesterday. Good. But we need Veronica to incriminate herself more explicitly, and we need to track down this Derek character. We spent 3 hours developing a plan. I'll host a dinner party this Saturday, our anniversary. I'll invite Mark, Jessica, Gabriel, and a couple other friends. Veronica won't be able to refuse without seeming suspicious. Before leaving, Gabriel makes a call to a detective he trusts. This needs to be handled carefully. We don't want to tip them off. The next day, I track down Samantha at her workplace, a boutique downtown. I wait until her lunch break to approach her outside. We need to talk, Samantha. I know something's going on. She looks around nervously. I can't be seen with you. Veronica watches me like a hawk now. She's poisoning me. I have proof. Samantha's face crumples. Oh, God. I was afraid. I didn't know for sure, but I suspected. The way she and Derek whisper when they think no one's listening. So there is something between them. They've been having an affair for almost a year. Last month, I overheard them talking about a beach house in Mexico, how they'd start a new life there after you were gone. My hands clench. Did you hear anything specific about their plan? Only bits and pieces. Derek got some chemical from a guy he knows, said it was untraceable if used right. Veronica mentioned something about an anniversary dinner being the final dose. Samantha looks ill. That's this weekend, isn't it? Saturday. Will you help me, Samantha? I need witnesses. She hesitates. Veronica's been my friend for years, but I can't be part of murder. What do you need me to do? I explain my plan. Samantha agrees to come to the dinner party and bring along some key evidence, photos she's taken of Veronica and Derek together, and texts Veronica has sent her about their relationship. The day before the dinner, I meet with Detective Martinez and Gabriel at the police station. We'll have officers nearby, but we can't enter without cause, Martinez explains. The moment she adds the substance to your food, send the text. We'll need a clear chain of custody for the evidence. What if she gets suspicious? What if she doesn't do it with everyone there? Gabriel places a hand on my shoulder. She will. From these texts, they're getting impatient, and your anniversary dinner is the perfect symbolic ending in her mind. I nod, stomach tight with anxiety. She thinks I'm completely clueless, that I've been eating everything she's doctored. One more thing, Martinez adds. Wear this. He hands me a tiny microphone. We need to hear her confession. Saturday night arrives, and our dining room looks perfect for what Veronica thinks is a romantic anniversary dinner. Mark, Jessica, Gabriel, and Samantha all arrive playing their parts perfectly. 5 years, huh? Mark asks as Veronica heads to the kitchen. Like the longest con of my life, I whisper. Samantha arrives last, looking nervous. Sorry I'm late. So glad you could make it, Veronica says, eyeing her suspiciously. Wouldn't miss Finley's cooking for the world. Actually, Veronica insisted on making her special chicken marsala tonight. Veronica beams. It's your favorite, honey. Halfway through appetizers, Veronica's phone buzzes. Everything okay? I ask innocently. Fine, just work. I'll be right back. She heads to the kitchen. Jessica watches her phone under the table, where the hidden camera feeds. Her eyes widen as Veronica adds several drops from the familiar bottle into my plate, more than usual. When Veronica returns, I pretend to take a bite. Amazing as always, babe. The doorbell rings. Veronica looks confused. Are we expecting someone else? Actually, yes. I stand up. I invited a surprise guest. I open the door to Detective Martinez and two officers. Veronica's chair scrapes back. What's going on? Veronica Adams, Martinez says. We have a warrant to search these premises and test the food. This is ridiculous. Finley, tell them. Is it ridiculous, Veronica? Like the antifreeze you've been putting in my food or the forged life insurance policy? Her face drains of color. I don't know what you're talking about. Then you won't mind if we test this food, Jessica says, already pulling out a test kit. You've been working with them? Veronica hisses. We have everything. Videos of you poisoning my food, texts between you and Derek planning your new life with my insurance money. Samantha stands. I've given them the photos, V, and those text messages about how Derek promised you a better life. Jessica's test kit turns bright blue. Positive for ethylene glycol. Veronica lunges for the door, but an officer blocks her. As they read her rights, her phone rings. Derek's name on the screen. Don't worry, Martinez says. We're picking him up now. 6 months later, I sit in the courtroom as both Veronica and Derek are sentenced to 20 years. No possibility of parole for 15. Veronica turns to me. Finley, please. I'm sorry, we could still work this out. I walk out without a word. Outside, my real friends wait. Ready for that fresh start? Mark asks. More than ready. The divorce is final, the house is sold, and I'm healthy again. Gabriel claps my shoulder. You survived a literal poisoning. I'd say the only way is up. No looking back, I agree. Some things can't be forgiven, only left behind. As we walk away, I feel lighter than I have in years. Justice doesn't heal everything, but it's a damn good place to start. That's the end of Finley's revenge story. What would you have done if you caught your spouse poisoning your food? Would you have set up an elaborate trap like Finley did? Or would you have confronted them immediately and called the police? The decision could literally be life or death. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you have handled it differently than Finley? If you enjoyed this story of justice served cold, hit that like button and subscribe for more revenge tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. New stories every week about people who refused to be victims and took control of their own fate. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.